This is CNN Breaking News.
This is CNN Breaking News. Good evening. I'm Michael. Breaking news tonight. Tsunami waves 6.5 feet high off the coast of Chile following an 8.2 magnitude earthquake. Chile's National Emergency Office tweeted tonight it's asking for everyone to evacuate the South American nation's coast. Shasta Darlington has the very latest. Shasta, what are you hearing from the local media?
We're actually already seeing some evacuations underway. What we've seen so far is that they're very calm. They've been ordered to get to higher ground, but they're doing it in a very orderly fashion. We've actually also talked to people in the capital in Santiago who said they did not feel the earthquake. It was up along the northern coast near Iquique, off the coast of the mining town of Iquique. That's where the epicenter was. So a lot of people in northern Chile, southern Peru, that's where it's really being felt, and that's where the evacuations are being carried out with a bit more urgency. This is where the waves have already started crashing on shore. As you said, the 6.5-foot tsunami, and this is where we're going to see a lot of the action moving forward. Hopefully, again, the warnings are getting out fast enough for people to get out of harm's way, and that's what we'll be keeping an eye on, Michael.
Shasta, you're in Sao Paulo. How common are these?
Peru, we see these earthquakes. We've seen tsunamis before. It's something that just happens time and time again, which means, of course, they're better prepared. They know when the warnings go out what to do. They gather just what's absolutely necessary and head for higher ground, and that's what they're doing. It could take even hours for any possible tsunamis to get to further coastlines. There was actually the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center said, for example, that if waves were to impact Hawaii, it wouldn't be until the pre-dawn hours. So what we're seeing in northern Chile is just the initial reaction of this earthquake, which could continue to spread, and so we're going to have to wait for that, Michael.
Is there any anticipated time by which waves could hit landfall, or is it premature to know that?
Right off the coast, the coast nearest the epicenter, we are already seeing those waves. I guess the big question is, could they get bigger? 6.5-foot waves, not something anybody wants to see, but the concern is that we could get a bigger tsunami as the ripple effect is felt as it reaches further shores. Will the tsunamis get bigger, or could we perhaps not see any at all? These are the questions we're trying to get answered as quickly as possible.
And Shasta, now it's just all unfolding as we speak, but you mentioned a moment ago there is a certain level of preparedness by folks in this part of the world, because these things are not all uncommon. Any sense of panic, or is it as far as you can tell at this moment?
Really, what we've seen, the images we've seen, it's been very orderly. I think in part because this wasn't felt in the capital of Chile, in Santiago, there's a sense that this isn't one of those biggies. Of course, in northern Chile, that's probably not what's going through their heads. Nonetheless, they've been ordered to evacuate, and everything we've seen so far, those evacuations are being carried out in an orderly fashion. And the same goes for southern Peru, where they've also ordered evacuations there. Everything we've seen so far, things are being carried out in an orderly fashion, Michael.
Thank you for showing us this live action, Shasta. This is CNN. You have watched Breaking News with Michael.